Good morning, everybody. It's morning for me. I have all kinds of things to talk about, but first and foremost is this little guy. What have you got in your mouth? You weirdo. Yeah, you weirdo. Zeus is doing great. Thanks for asking. A few people have asked. Haven't seen him in a little while. He's getting older. He's a little slower and a little wonkier overall, but he's doing wonderful. So we've had a very busy week, and there's all kinds of things to talk about. But actually, first thing that I wanted to talk about, after Zeus, of course, he's number one, is we're doing a little fundraiser. Selling, I know, it's a big deal. Do you want to sniff it? It's not food. Selling little bracelets. Now, we can't make very many of them because they're actually made from the horses here, from their tails. This one is Lena. So we're kind of putting a limit at 2 per horse. And I think we only really can do 5, maybe 6. It'll be in the store. So by the time this video is up, I'll have posted in the store 2 bracelets per horse. And these are lovely. These are handmade. Maia's owner has generously offered to make these as a fundraiser for BC Wildies here to help pay for hay and vet costs, things like that. And they're lovely little bracelets, just fantastically made, like handmade. And I love them personally. If I wore a bracelet, I would wear one of these for sure. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, I'll have a link to the shop in the description, and we're going to do a very limited run at first, and we'll take it from there, because obviously we can't just take all their tails off. They have no tails left. So anyways, thank you to Maia's owner. I'm pretty sure you're watching. It's very, very much appreciated. Hopefully we can raise a little bit of cash to help out, because the cost of hay have skyrocketed and have exceeded over $100 per ton increase for decent hay. You can get cheaper hay, and there are some people who are really struggling to find good hay. Luckily, we have a very good hay supplier, and he treats me well, as I treat him well. And it's really important to be able to feed good quality food. So we're trying to skimp in that area whatsoever. So a fundraiser, first of, I think of a few fundraisers. We've got some ideas to help raise a little bit of cash to help out, because I want to continue this. I want to continue, and I want to grow even more if I can. You unfortunately can't do that without cash. So here we go. Anyhow, let's go discuss the rest of the things that are going on around here. And first off, it's springtime. I haven't done a horsey check in a little while. I know you guys have been watching all of the interactions, and by now you have seen Little Miss and Annie meet, and now they live together. And I also should probably talk a little bit about what happened here. Yeah, this gate is missing now. It's broken. So you see there, what happened is little Annie, poor little Annie, got really worried about a truck that was driving down this little lane that lives on my neighbor's property on the other side of there. And we were standing here chit-chatting away, and she came running over, and then she ran up to the top and went through the gate. Now, luckily, that gate actually isn't very, I don't know, luckily or unluckily. I think it's a little more luckily than not. And she went through the gate, but the gate's weak enough that it actually just kind of, she went through, and then it just sort of came down, and down you went, didn't you? Yes. And then she's none the worse for wear. And the funny thing is that I followed her around. I grabbed the halter and I followed her around to see where she would go, if I could catch her, actually, because this is what I've always been worried about. And she essentially just wandered she wandered over into Maya's paddock that happened to be empty at the time because Maya was in the arena. And so I just kind of closed the gate, and then we came up and we fixed that area there. So her and Little Miss, anyway, so she's none the worse for the wear. She just kind of wandered on and everything was fine. But now I've got to buy a new gate. Hello, Little Miss. You have a bit of hay just in your hair there. You know, you've been doing this quite often. Does that tickle? It's got to tickle. Anyhow, she's, or they are living together now and doing just fantastic. Little Miss is doing some great teachings to let this little youngster know how horses work. And I had a great question of why I chose Little Miss. I chose her because, well, for a few reasons. First is she is the closest thing to being a wildie here currently. Maya has been in human care for at least 8 months, at least. Mr. Wild over there somewhere, I've had him for over a year. So Little Miss is the closest thing, closest out of the three, that could possibly give her sort of that nice mix of wildie and domesticated, because she's been here a reasonable amount of time, that she's learned, you know, how to get along with humans and horses. And she's young, so she's the youngest here, and I figured that would be kind of a good option. So that's why she's with her. And I like that the both of them are up front. I keep an eye on them both because they get, these two get the most of my attention. And acclimation to wandering around doing horsey checks and stuff. Hello, Maya. How's it going? This is not bad, but that horse over there is moving around a lot because she always wants food. Hello, Lena. Come back to Maya in a second. Are you hungry? What do you think? It's a big nose. Yeah. Got to check with both nostrils, make sure the camera's kosher. Yeah. I just want your, just your eyeball, would you? Oh, you're such a pain. Look at her. Come here, give me your face. Up and over. Just stay where you are. Just little tiny bits right there, that one. Got it. Okay. Here. Oh, we wrecked your hair. Hang on. Hang on. There, that's, well, sort of. There we go. Just a little touch up like that. I don't know if anybody knows, part-time I'm a horse hairdresser. Just a little. Very good. Straight out of bed look. It's perfect. Anyways, Maya has been coming along fantastically. I don't know how many of you recall the video I did on picking up horses' feet, especially their hinds. And Maya was the star in that video. And we have very recently had a breakthrough in that process of working on her back feet. So her trim is done. She has been trimmed up fully, and we're going to keep on working on that for the next, unfortunately, only 8 days. Yeah, from today. Maya's got 8 days left here, just a little over a week. So continue working on that, continue working on the trailer. And if you guys missed it, I did a little post here on YouTube and a little on, what are you doing? You got something in your teeth? I wish I could help her, you know. If I had one of those dental things, I would probably try. Just open up her mouth and be like, I'll get it. I did a little post here on YouTube and on Instagram, which automatically goes to the business page of Facebook, that I managed to get on Maya up and over. I didn't spend very long. I did just a tiny bit. Hello, my friend. And hopped off the other side 2 times just to prove it wasn't a fluke. And she was fantastic. Hey, buddy, you and your big soft nose. It's lovely. It's just lovely. And he lets me touch it to no end. He just lets me play with his nose all the time. I don't know why. He just does. And it's so incredibly soft. It's crazy. So, yeah, Selena's come down this way. You know, you also have just a little bit right there. I know. Don't chew on me. I'm chewing on your eye. You don't have to chew on my... Oh, you're welcome. Isn't he just the coolest horse? Just over a year he's been here, and I meant to do a sort of celebration of 1 year of him being here because he's come so far, and I've been getting quite a few comments on his first video. For some reason people have found it and they just say, wow, I can't believe how much he's kind of grown up and grown out. He's bigger, you know, he's not that big anymore, he's that big. The willow tree is amazing, isn't it? This whole pond area has just grassed out. The spring has really sprung in this place. Let's go say hi to Gracie. She's doing really well. She's fun. Speaking of all the other horses here as well, and Annie. Annie has met everybody. So far you guys have made it up to, look at Lena. You guys have made it up to Little Miss, but Annie has met Mr. Wild. She has met Gracie, Yoka, and Roni. And it's all very interesting. Hello, Gracie. How's it going? You have had something, I think you poked your eyeball somewhere. Come here. Don't do that. Come here. You're fine. Yeah. Just a little bit. And I try to just give it a cleanings, and it's much, 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 much better. Just stay. Just like, God damn it, not with the eyeball again. Well, it's a little dirty. And so I try to take away a little bit of that maybe I am the irritation, but I hopefully try to just stay. I don't know. What, the other one? The head? Oh, fine. All right. You do the work. She's such an interesting character, this Arabian. Let's give her a little bed head while we're at it. You know what I mean? Shake. Good girl. And a head spin. Fantastic. We couldn't get any better than that, could we? Oh, yes, of course. Morning horsey check involves all kinds of interactions, and I really can't stress enough how important it is to be part of their world and let them know that I'll do some listening. She's so stiff, like she seems very tight today, like maybe, yeah, you seem very tight today. You okay? What's wrong? You should chill out a little. Just kind of, maybe today's a massage day a little bit, hmm? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. Seem a little stressed. Hope everything's okay. Okay, I gotta move on to the next horse, but I'll be back. Okay, moving on to Yoka. And so all of the meetings have gone well. I hate to be, I don't want to ruin everybody's... Hello, Yoka. Yoka's put on a little bit of weight since hanging around with Little Miss. There was, when you put horses together, they tend to sort of compete for food. And because they're together, they don't want the other. It's such an adorable face, but they don't want the other one to eat all of the food, so they won't eat all the food. Horses are incredibly selfish animals, and you might as well be in the shot, right? And because they're such selfish animals, they will just eat and eat and eat, and hopefully the other one doesn't get to eat, right? And you're a higher horse. Higher horse eats more than the lower horse, so I'm a little worried about little miss. She's not gonna be a little miss anymore. She's gonna be a big miss. Yes, hello Fluffer. You're so adorable, it's crazy. So the point is that you know, Yoka's got a little bit bigger for it. And so now that she's on her own again, she's slowed down and back to her normal eating schedule, which will be better at keeping her in shape, along with normal exercise. You don't have any eye boogies, do you? Let me see your other eyeball. No, you're looking good. Okay, moving on. Bye. Oh, what is happening here? This is the cutest. This is a picture moment, isn't it? This is something where you take a picture. So let's do that. Let's take a picture. Maybe we'll go closer. That's not bad. Shoot. Oh, lost it. We almost had it. Yeah, we almost got your picture in there. That was really adorable. At least I have video, I guess. Do you really need this many Oh, you seem odd. It's the butt. Let's scratch harder. Ah. Yeah. Whew, look at my hand. Okay, so let's go say hi to the boys at the back. And again, when we're doing a horsey check, I've said it a cajillion times, I think, I'm always looking at the fences, checking waters, checking food, and seeing how everybody's doing. We also sort of, I don't do it so much anymore, but we could count how many poops they got, making sure everything's normal. Hello, Luke. Hey, what'd you do to your nose? Ow. Should I take it off? Ooh, there it goes. Okay. Did you get in a fight with Roni? Yeah. Luke's a sweet itch. Trying to help him. Let's see. Food gone, as always. Mr. Hungry Pants all the time. Look at this stuff. It just comes off. He's coming into his, you can see his coat is changing here. Not much comes off of here, but all this dark brown stuff is winter coat. No, not much here. A little bit here. Looking good, pal. That scribble is fantastic. A few questions on when Annie's going to be out in the big arena. Not for a bit. I mean, based on the fact that she'll jump through a fence gate. The gate wasn't very good, though. I mean, granted, if it was a strong steel gate or something like that, she never would have made it through, which is where I kind of come into the idea. Ronnie, do you want to say hi to anybody like this guy? Says, all right, if I gotta. If I gotta. If it was a strong steel gate, she would have just smashed into it and then fallen to the ground. So I'm kind of, I just want to, just this, ugh, gross. Guys in your eye boogies. You know, she would have just fallen to the ground and got hurt possibly, but that gate just sort of let out and let her to the ground almost gently. Almost. So I'm really worried about her getting through the fence in here, and the cost of lumber is excessive. It is insane. I think it's like $20 for a regular 2x4x8 right now. So I can't even imagine. These are 2x6s by 10s for each post to post. So I would think that that would probably be, I don't know, like 80 bucks a board or something, like the price of a piece of plywood. It's insane. So last little bit, and I'm only going to do a little teaser for this, but I've been working on the trails hard. And obviously this is the trail that's always been here. If you're new to this channel though, by chance and happen to be listening to me rambling on and on, good on you. Amazing. Most people check out by now. I've still got a bit of swamp in here. It's been very wet, as you can see. This little bit of drainage. It's coming along. We're doing a little bit at a time. And that goes up there, which gets all it from the pond. Anyways, so it comes out this way, and this is sort of our swamp. always has been a swamp. I just happened to raise this, but look down that way. Look at that. It has been an absolute dream of mine. Oh, it's raining. You can't even feel it, but I can see it. It's been an absolute dream of mine to be able to, as you can see here, we've got there's this one loop that kind of goes around here. And I've always wanted trails that go way out into my forest. And that day is coming. So I'm not going to reveal everything just yet, but as you can see here, this goes down over that way, and there it goes this way. And I even have another one started in the middle of the forest back there. It has been kind of roughed in, but I will reveal all in a proper video. But know that I am getting that much closer, and it is that much more exciting that it's happening, because going trail riding for me is, it's the thing that I like the most about horseback riding, being with horses, being out in the nature, and being able to go explore and stuff like that. So a lot of times when I want to train these horses, or up until now, or up until this trail here, I always have to take the trailer and go out somewhere. So we got a trailer train, you got to get all those things figured out, and then you got to get them back into the trailer when you're coming back. And it's a lot of work. Whereas, you know, I mean, you're going to do it anyways, but if I have the trails on the property, then I can just train on the property. So it's really handy. And I get to enjoy a trail ride whenever I want without having to. You're always the most adorable when you're under here. She does this, and we walk by and she sticks her head sort of under like she did. I come back, she might do it. Or not. She can still see me. Oh, there, see how she kind of looks? Just peeks over. It's cute. And I don't have to trail her out. I can just like, oh, I just want to do a little trail ride or something. Oh, hello. So that's the bonus of that. And it increases the value of my training abilities, obviously, because I can say that I can work on trail rides. It's safer. So if something happens, horse freaks out and gets all worried and stuff like that, we just come back to all the horses right away. We don't have to get back into a trailer and worry about the public, and there's nobody motorbiking or bicycling or some umbrella or dogs or something like that. It's all in a safe environment, or control. We can control the worries and fears. Hi, Lena. It's feeding time, right? Hurry up and feed me, you say? Feeding and scratches. So, what else? I think that's kind of, oh, watch your head. I think that's kind of the majority of things that are happening around this joint, right? And I think that's it. Oh, other than some little bit of new merchandise. I actually, when I got this sweater, I wanted to test out sort of the size of the logo. And I also thought maybe you should go on the other side. So I changed it up. This is a one-of-a-kind, mine only. Love these shirts though. They're very soft, comfy and stretchy and stuff like that, but don't put them in the dryer. So that's it. There's a lot going on. That Zeus is doing well. Little fundraiser. Talking about Annie. Wrecking the place. Safety concerns in regards to why she's not in the big arena. She's met everybody. You guys will find that out very soon. Why she's living with Little Miss. I think I've covered a lot of topics. Basically starting Little Miss's, not Little Miss's, Maia's riding program. Hi, Annie. Do you need a butt scratchings? You gotta come over this way a bit. I don't want to reach that far. It's up to you. Oh, there we go. So that, and of course, yeah, just catch up on everybody that's doing things here, all the interactions and goings-ons, I suppose. Update on the trails. Trail system is really coming along. I got to get gravel. This is just my life. She says, don't go too far up on my hips. It bothers me. Okay. Okay, that's it. I gotta get on with chores. I will see you guys in... Where do I leave my coffee? This way. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to ask. I try to answer a lot in the comments. I may not get to everybody's comment. There are a lot of comments, you guys. But I'm working at it. So, but thank you everybody for commenting, for participating, for being involved, and everybody who's supporting everything that's going on around here. It's wonderful. Especially the fundraiser. It's fantastic. So that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one.